Sa video na to, pag-aaralan naman natin ang about sa convection heat transfer. Also, the rate equation na ginamit which is the Newton's law of cooling and kung paano nga ba nag-arrive tayo sa formula na Q is equal to HA T1 minus T2. But before that, kung hindi pa nagsusubscribe sa channel, pakisubscribe na lang sa channel for more updates and tutorials. Okay, so convection heat transfer. So when we say convection heat transfer, sabi natin, this is associated sa tinatawag natin na fluids. Okay, so convection heat transfer is the rate at which yung mode ng heat transfer natin is associated with fluids o may kinalaman tayo sa motion ng fluids natin. Okay, so convection heat transfer. Sabi natin, this is associated with fluids which is in motion. O kaya, nagfo-flow yung fluids natin. So, that fluids, it can be liquid. Okay, so pwede yung liquid o kaya pwedeng gas yung fluid natin. So, paano nangyayari yon? So, try to imagine kung meron tayong, say example, flat surface dito. And this flat surface is hot. Okay? So, mainit yung flat surface dyan. Now, yung flat surface na yan is binugahan natin ng hangin dito. Okay? So, binugahan natin ng hangin with our velocity at saka temperature yung hangin na yan. Okay? Merong velocity, yung U infinity, at saka merong temperature. So, example, yung plate natin na to, itong surface na to, so this is three-dimensional. Imagine nyo ganito yan, yung itsura niyan. Yan. Tapos, binugahan natin yung hangin dito sa ibabaw. Yan. May nagpo-flow na hangin dito sa ibabaw nung plate natin. So, ganyan ang itsura niyan. Okay. So, say imagine that the temperature of this plate is at 50 degrees Celsius, mainit. Meanwhile, yung temperature ng hangin natin, 10 degrees Celsius lang, malamig. So, di ba, pag nag-blow yung hangin natin sa ibabaw ng flat plate, in terms of velocity, mas malayo sa plate, mas mabilis yung ating flow. Okay? Ito yung U infinity natin. Mas malayo yung mas malayo sa plate at a certain distance. Ayan. Mas malayo sa plate, mas mabilis yung flow ng ating hangin. So, paano nangyayari yon? Kasi once na tumama dito sa surface ng plate yung hangin, so, ang mangyayari is mag-i-slow down yung hangin, babagal yung hangin dyan, and eventually, habang lumalayo, bumibilis naman yung flow pa rin ng hangin natin dito. And then, ang mangyayari, since meron na tayong temperature difference. Okay? So, sabi ba natin, once na magkaroon ng temperature difference between dun sa plate at saka dun sa temperature nito, so, ang mangyayari is magkakaroon ng rate ng heat transfer. So, the flow ng rate ng heat transfer magpo-flow mula dito papunta dun sa hangin natin. Sa madaling sabi, yung hangin is magiging mainit na. Kasi galing sa hot plate, pupunta yun dito sa hangin natin. Tapos yung plate natin, magiging mas bababa yung temperature dito. Okay? Kasi once na pinag-blow yung hangin, yung heat natin galing dito, tataas na dito sa part na to. So yan ang convection heat transfer natin. Meanwhile, kung vice versa, if vice versa, say example, this is cold, yung plate naman natin yung cold, tapos yung hangin natin yung mainit. Say example, this is 100 degrees Celsius, tapos yung plate natin ay 10 degrees Celsius. So, ang direction naman na ng heat flow natin, galing na yan dito sa hangin, pupunta na yan sa flat plate natin. So, iinitin na yung flat plate, ito is, tataas na yung temperature, yung hangin natin bababa ang temperature. So, yan ang convection heat transfer natin. Now, we have different formulas for convection heat transfer. First is the heat flux on convection heat transfer. Sabi natin, ang heat flux, Q double prime, that is equal sa rate ng heat transfer per unit area, which is equal to H times change in temperature natin. So, T1 minus T2. Or, usually, ang ginagamit is Ts minus T infinity. Okay? So, yung heat natin, this is heat flux. Meanwhile, the heat transfer rate, heat transfer. So, yung area dito, i-multiply lang natin. So, Q is equal to H A times Ts minus T infinity. Wherein yung H natin dyan, yan yung tinatawag natin na convective heat transfer coefficient. Yung A dyan is the area of the surface. Yung Ts is the surface temperature. Ito yan, yung temperature yan dito. And yung T infinity natin is ito, the free stream temperature. So, T infinity is the free stream temperature. So, itong formula na to ang gagamitin natin in solving problems regarding sa convection heat transfer. So, here is our sample problem about convection. So, if my roof is at a temperature or at a uniform temperature of 35 degrees Celsius, the ambient temperature is 20 degrees Celsius, the surface area of my roof is 50 meters squared, and the convective heat transfer coefficient is 10 watts per meters squared degree Kelvin, how fast is my roof losing heat? So, gaano ba kabilis yung rate ng heat transfer by convection to the environment? Okay, so how do we solve this problem? So, in solution nito, sabi dyan, that is means by convection. So, we all know that the rate ng heat transfer natin by convection, that is equal to the convective heat transfer coefficient times the area times the temperature ng surface minus temperature ng free stream velocity natin or the ambient temperature. So, directly substituting yung values, yung convective heat transfer coefficient natin is 10 watts per meter squared degree Kelvin times, what is the area? So, sabi dyan, the surface area is 50 meter squared. So, 50 meter squared times Ts, temperature sa surface, which is yung temperature ng roof at 35 degrees Celsius, minus the temperature infinity or the ambient temperature, which is equivalent sa 20 degrees Celsius. So, need lang natin na hanapin yan sa mga given. Then, we can solve for this one. So, our Q now is now equal to, gamit tayo ng calculator natin. So, 10 times 50 times 35 minus 20. So, pressing equal, we will arrive at 7,500 na sagot. So, this is equal to 7,500. So, ano ba yung unit? So, yung meter squared dito, makakancel niya yan. So, yung Kelvin, makakancel yung temperature dito. So, ang may iwan lang is watts yung sagot natin. Therefore, yung rate ng convection natin rate ng bilis ng paglamig ng roof by means of convection, so that is equal to 7,500 watts or 7,500 joules per second. Okay, so that is our sample problem about convection. So thank you for listening in our convection heat transfer. So hanggang doon na lang muna yung video na to. So kung di pa nakakapag-subscribe, kindly subscribe to our channel. So thank you and good day.